Hey, so I wanted to come to you and talk to you about winter blues. I'm not sure if that's something that you struggled with or know much about. And to be honest, I thought maybe it was just kind of like, I don't want to say made up, but it was something that people had going on in their heads and it wasn't really a legit thing. But then this winter, I think that's when I realized that that is something that I struggle with and wasn't really, I don't know, willing to admit or didn't really think much about it, just thought this was normal. But this winter, I struggled with it a lot. And after I talked about it and mentioned something to my dad, he actually said that my mom went through it too. So I don't know if it's like a hereditary thing. I don't know if it's your general makeup. I don't know how that works. But it was something this winter that I realized that I struggled with. And I think it starts back last summer. And what happened was last summer, my husband and I went to New Orleans for our annual Coach Summit trip, which we do what I do with my fitness coaching. Okay, we go down and we have like training and workouts with the trainers and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, we went to New Orleans last summer and it was a terrible trip. And I'm sorry if you're from there, and it wasn't just the place, though we felt like a dark cloud over the whole place, but it was the issues that we had with the hotel were horrendous. I had something stolen from the room. The whole experience was just not a good experience. You know what I mean? You've had those. I'm sure you understand what I'm talking about. There's just not a good experience. And so that was really defeating. And we went without the kids, and that's hard when you're traveling and you're away from the kids, and then you want to have this really nice time, and it just was like a bust, right? So then we go home, and then in late August, we were planning a trip with the kids to a local, amusement park. It's a big amusement park. It's about an hour from us. And we're going to stay there, go to the beach, hang out for a few days, and it's supposed to be extremely nice weather. Well, normally it is. The problem this year was that we got the residual effects from a hurricane. And so it was cold, it was rainy. Now, we didn't pack really warm stuff because we didn't expect it to be cold. So we are freezing at the amusement park. We couldn't go to the beach. We couldn't swim. And I was feeling majorly defeated because the summers is a time for us to enjoy the sun. I love to be outside. I love to be in the sun. I love to be swimming. And when we didn't have that, and both trips were this huge letdown, that's when my struggle began. So I told Wes, I'm like, hey, can we plan a trip? I need to go somewhere with palm trees. I need to see the beach. I need to see the ocean. This is going to help me. I promise. I need this, please. And he's like, okay, fine. So I went to the local airport's webpage, and I found the cheapest flights I could find that would take us somewhere nice and warm. And we're going to go to Clearwater, Florida. And I'm super excited because in college, my family and a few other families, we would go down to St. Pete Beach for Thanksgiving for I don't know, we probably did it for 5 or 6 years in a row. It is amazing. If you've never been to the St. Pete Beach area, not St. Petersburg, it's St. Pete, it is beautiful. White sandy beaches, it's gorgeous. So Clearwater is very close to that. And the reason we chose Clearwater was because in that area, we were told that there's more that you can walk to and do than at St. Pete. So with the kids, we wanted to be able to walk and do more things instead of being in the car all the time. So we're going to go to Clearwater. Jeez, I can't even speak. So all winter, and we just told the kids recently, but I've known for a while, obviously, so is Wes, but we've planned this. And all winter, that's what I've had to look forward to. I'm like, okay, today may be bad, but just remember, you're going to get to go see the palm trees. You're going to be on the beach. I'm super excited, right? So last week, I started looking at the weather. It's supposed to thunderstorm every day. Every day. And not just 20% chance, 40 to 80% chance of rain every day. And I was crushed. Absolutely crushed. I told Wes, I'm like, I think I'm going to have a mental breakdown if the weather is terrible while we're in Florida. I just don't know if I can handle this. This is what I've been looking forward to. And I think that's one of the problems is you're putting your stock in things that you're looking forward to and okay, life will be better if this, or life will be better when. And that's not always good or legit or true. So I was just struggling, I cannot believe this. And I messaged some friends. I'm like, you please pray for the weather because I'm going to struggle. Well, during this time, I'm also reading this book called Power and Praise. And if you've not gotten it yet, get the book Power and Praise. It's a short book. I'm going to say 150 pages at most, but it is wonderful. It talks about praising Jesus in all circumstances of your life and how he ordains everything in your life, which is sometimes a hard concept to understand or believe, or you get frustrated, how could he let me go through this or deal with whatever, even when I think about the loss of my mom. But he works out the good for anyone who believes in him. And so as I was thinking about how frustrated I would be with the weather, this book kept coming to mind, being like, you need to praise me in all circumstances. And I'm thinking, oh dear, you know what I mean? That's hard to do, like to praise you in all circumstances. So I was thinking about that, and I was having people pray, and some people were telling me, hey, by the way, Florida weather, it doesn't rain all day. It rains, there might be a thunderstorm, and then it'll go away, it'll be nice again. So I've been holding on to that. I've been praying a lot, and I've been thinking, okay, Lord, I've been working on my heart and saying, okay, Lord, I need to be able to praise you in all circumstances. So even if this weather's going to be bad, I know that you have a purpose and you will use this for your will, and I will be thankful and I will praise you just for being able to take a break from the house and go down somewhere warm and travel with the kids. I will praise you for all things. And with that, when we can do that, when we can praise in all circumstances, that's when we receive the joy of the Lord. And when people see the difference in us, then they're going to start asking, why are you so happy? Like, you have such and such going on, but you're still so joyful. Why is it? How is that possible? And that's when we're then able to share the love of Christ with other people and explain to them about having the joy of Jesus, even when situations could be bad or hard or sad or depressing, whatever it may be. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. I wanted to be real and let you guys know everything that I've been going on, struggling with, and give you some ideas to help you to get through that with the power and praise and prayer. And if there's anything I can do to, help encourage you, please let me know.